Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to L Dubs Boxing. We back with another one. So we're gonna break down the fight week coming up, April the 8th through the 9th. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of fights, man, and we're gonna touch on as many as possible. But before we do that, feel free to like the video, drop a comment, make sure you subscribe if you haven't. Feel free to follow me on my social media. It's scrolling across the bottom. Twitter at OverJ, Instagram at L Dubs Boxing. Feel free to tap in with me. It's all good. So we're gonna get straight to it with the cards. Starting on April the 8th. Now you can find this on the Sean Boxing YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? Real easy. Tap in with them. And this card is from Dominican Republic. Start time is like 3 p.m. West Coast, so make adjustments or just subscribe to the channel, hit your notifications. But they got a couple of notable names on the card. Headlined by Norberto Jimenez versus Kevin Lara. That's a decent fight. You know what I'm saying? Jimenez gave Danny Nietes a good fight. He probably should have won that fight. He fights at 115 pounds. You will see his resume. He got like 30 wins, 29 wins, and 9 losses. Man, don't pay too much into that. The guy can fight. You got former world champion on the undercard at 105 pounds with Fredo Mendez. So he's looking to get back in the swing of things after losing his title late last year. He's facing Kenny Cano. So we'll see how he look coming back. Jonathan Guzman, he's a big punching um, southpaw. You know what I'm saying? He fights at 122, 126. He came up short in his last fight versus Carlos Jackson. That's a fight he probably should have won, though. I thought he outboxed him, but he fell short. So he's coming back on this card too. So yeah, you can catch this card on the YouTube channel, like I said, Sean Boxing YouTube channel. Feel free to tap in with it. You know what I'm saying? If you need more, if y'all still need to find this, just tap in with me behind the scenes. But it's easy to get to. All right, so we got this card right here, Triple G versus Murata. But I want to touch on a couple of those undercard fights though. But this fight been long awaited. These guys been trying to fight each other for the longest time. It's a unification fight, so at middleweight division. But we're gonna touch on that. Um, you got Oshino versus Ito. This is lightweight. This is gonna be a good fight, man. Oshino can fight. He's undefeated. Ito is a former world champion at 130, WO champion. He lost his belt to Jamel Herring, if you guys remember. And that's a pretty good matchup. Then you got Juntu Nakatani. He's the WO champion at 112. Big, tall southpaw that can punch. He's facing Yamayuchi. So that's a good fight too. You know what I'm saying? It's a flyweight world title. All three fights guarantee action. And this card you can catch this early in the morning. I think it's like 2:30 West Coast time. So y'all make adjustments. But if y'all tapped in, this card gonna be on the zone. And I believe it's Amazon Prime somewhere in certain locations, but I'm watching on the zone. So feel free to tap in with it. The main event though, both guys, Triple G and Murata, coming off a long layoffs. Triple G will be 40 the day before the fight. We know he's been in a lot of good fights. He's been around for a long time. And we know what he brings to the table. Solid jab, good chin, good power. Now, he haven't been really getting guys up out of there as of late. I know he stopped Rose and Zarameda, but the top guys, he kind of lost that luster of being the most feared guy in boxing. You know what I'm saying? He's older. He went through a couple of wars with Triple G and Danny Jacobs. So I mean, he's right for the picking. Murata is a good puncher, though. He's solid. He got a good jab, got a nice pedigree. He was an Olympic gold medalist. Triple G was a silver medalist. So these guys bring a lot of credentials to the table. But the ring rest gonna be evident. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if these guys got their legs and stuff like that. If they're gonna sit down and trade. If that's the case, I'm gonna ride with Triple G. I think Triple G will win a decision. But Murata, he can put some work in. So it's one of those fights, man. It's kind of hard to tell because both guys been inactive. But if I had to bet, I'm gonna say Triple G. Triple G by decision. But we'll see though. Triple G wins. He's supposed to get Canelo in September, you know what I'm saying, for the third match. If Murata wins, he goes back to top rank because he is co-promoted by top rank. And those guys got the middleweight division cornered right now. They got the IBF mandatory, which is Falcao. So he'll probably that's a rematch from the Olympic gold medal game in 2012. So Murata versus Falcao can happen, and then you got Zanabek. He's fighting for the WO interim, which likely he'll be elevated if he wins. That's May 21st. So Top Rank got the shit cornered. So we're gonna see what happens though. You know what I'm saying? And if Murata wins, there's a domino effect. the Triple G beats Bivol, then he'll probably go after the unification at light heavyweight between the winner of Brother BF and Joe Smith. So this fight right here, it got a lot of implications. It got a lot of domino effects and stuff like that. A lot of shit can happen with the winner and the loser of this fight. So that's the intrigue to it. Both guys are older, and I think it's gonna be a good fight because I think they slowed down and they can give a pretty good effort. I think their styles will match up. So we're gonna see. But it's an early start time, so what I'm saying. Make sure you guys tune in. Andrew Charles in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute. All right, we got a couple of off the radar cards. You got Dina Thorson. She's making a title defense. She's a two-weight division champion, 17-0. She nice with it. She's facing Carreno, but Thorson is one of the best women's fighters in boxing. Like real talk. Like if she ain't top 10, she damn near scratching the surface. She can fight, so look out for her. Her division 118 got some good names. Jamie Mitchell, WBA champion. Ebony Bridges just won the IBF. And then we just seen Luna over the weekend. She's WBC champion. She retained her title. So any of those ladies missing matching unification, that'd be dope. So check her out. I believe you can find this on Pro Bellum. I know she just signed with Pro Bellum. She's an MTK global fighter as well. So it's gonna be some links, if you guys are interested in that. Um, you got a card from Italy. Michael Magnici. I think he's the WO champion at super featherweight. Yeah, WO champion at super featherweight. That's 130 pounds. He's facing Dennis Contreras. What I'm saying? Veteran in the game. So yeah, decent fight, man. This is another one of these cards, like obscure cards, but it has some decent fights on it. So, these are another one that you need a link for if you guys interested in that. If I have it, feel free to tap in with me. So I'll let you know. You have another one from upstate New York, Frederick versus Pinchuk. This is a cruiserweight. You know what I'm saying? So they got a WBC Continental title on the line. So some you got some world rankings on the line. So we're gonna see this Star Boxing Promotions, and this is another one that you gotta have a link for. So we'll see. All right, moving on to Top Rank ESPN on Top Rank on ESPN. So this one is headlined by Michaela Mayer versus Jennifer Hahn. This is a unification. Well, it's a two. Michaela Mayer has two titles. You know what I'm saying? The IBF that she just won and the WBO. You know what I'm saying? So she's gonna defend her titles versus former world champion Jennifer Hahn, who's coming off I thought it was a competitive decision loss to Katie Taylor. Those scorecards was wide to me. I thought it was more like 6-4, maybe 7-3, but she gave a good account for herself. She just wasn't as aggressive in that fight to really beat Katie Taylor in that fight. But she can box. She can box real well. She got good movement, real good movement. You know what I'm saying? She just got to put it all together. I mean, she may have to sit down and fight with Michaela Mayer in this fight if she want to, come close to winning. So we're gonna see. She don't have a lot of punching power, but she can fight though, and she's durable. But Kayla Mayer can do everything. She can box. She can find the inside, which we seen in her last fight. That's something she had to do versus Hamadouche, who she kind of beat her at her own game and was landing the clean and effective shots. So she's coming off that high and that performance, and she looking to unify. It's not available right now at 130. You know what I'm saying? The other champions is doing something else. So she's taking this fight. I'm not really mad at it. Jennifer Hahn is a former world champion. But I expect Michaela Mayer to win. You know what I'm saying? So Michaela Mayer is probably one of the top 10 pound for pound fighters in women's boxing as well. And she's fun to watch. So, make sure you guys check that out. April the 9th. On the undercard, you got Giovanni Santillan. He's an undefeated welterweight, 28-0. He's facing Barraza, so that's a fight that he should win. Barraza just fought Alexis Rocha last year. So this is a fight that Santillan should win. He's trained by Robert Garcia, so I like him. And this is important to me too because you know if Josh Taylor move up to 147 and he want to take a welcome to the division fight, this is the guy right here. He undefeated, he credible. You know what I'm saying? He's one of those guys where you can move up and test yourself. That's why I'm interested in this fight. We're gonna see how he looks. You got the Maloney brothers on the card. Andrew Maloney is on the card. He's coming back. You know what I'm saying? You got Jason as well. That's another one. Jason, he may have a world title opportunity in the WBC coming up. I know if both guys win, both brothers, They're gonna fight on the Cambosis Haney undercard. So that's what's up. So something to look out for those guys. You know what I'm saying? So that's good. That's good stuff. He said, I think I seen, yeah, once or twice. Okay, okay. Salute to you. CVP Jr. in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute to you. The fans corner in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute. KD Trade 5 in the building. What's up, bro? Salute to you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, I like that Showtime card. I said, yes, indeed. Salute to you, bro. So yeah, you got the Maloney brothers. So they're trying to get on that Cambosis Haney card. So that's what's up. Also on this card, you got IBF number one mandatory. Luis Alberto Lopez, he's back on the card. You know, this is to me it's kind of like a stay busy fight, taking a fight close to Josh Warrington, who just won the title, he's the mandatory for. So they're gonna be pushing for that if he wins. And I think he's pretty sure he's gonna win. You know what I'm saying? But he just staying busy. And he been looking good, man. I mean, he ran through um, my man, his last fight, Isaac Low. I mean, he put him down a couple of times and stopped him, and then he exposed Gabe Flores Jr. You know what I'm saying? He could have stopped him as well, but yeah, this guy right here is difficult to fight. Kind of like Mauricio Lara, you know what I'm saying, at 126, but he a little bit more versatile. He can box. He can do a lot of other things. Mauricio Lara is just coming straight at you, throwing big shots. And this one, he do the same thing, but he also can switch it up and box a little bit. So I like him. You got Duke Reagan, the Olympian, you know what I'm saying, silver medalist. He's coming back. Salute to him. Um, he's coming back on the card. I like him. He's a good talent as well. Jenny is on the card. Jenny Future's on the card. She's an Olympian as well. She's making her pro debut. Salute to her. You got Cash Flow Floyd is on the card as well. You know, Landolfo Delgado is on the card. So yeah, you know they always top rank always stack their undercards with a bunch of prospects. But yeah, I'm looking to see how Jenny look in the pros. You know what I'm saying? She making her debut in flyweight, and that's a division where she can have about two or three fights and be fighting for a world title. So we're gonna see how she looks though. But I like her though. Jenny can fight. She's been an amateur for a long time, so she's definitely mature, got her body right and stuff like that. So she can be able to make a run. I can see her winning a title in this division, maybe her second or third fight. I gotta keep it a buck. Stormy B man in the building. Salute to you, bro. Salute. I like Reagan as well. Yeah, I like him too. I said before, these new guys and these American Olympians coming out of the amateur system, they actually more pro ready. And Duke Reagan is one of those guys too. He's pro ready as well. All right, so that's top rank. You can catch that one. You know they're gonna show the undercards on ESPN Plus like 4 p.m. West Coast, and then it's gonna switch over to ESPN, I believe. So definitely tune in and check that out. You got some nice young fighters, and I love to check them out. All right, we're gonna move on to the next one. So we got Ryan Garcia makes his return back to the ring. Been out the ring for a minute. You know, he always in the news for the wrong reasons. So I'm glad he's back. And I think if he stayed dedicated, I think he's one of the best lightweights. You know, so he could be one of the best lightweights. He got his flaws, got his head straight up in the air. You know, but he's a very good offensive fighter, fast hands. I wish he can pick up his feet a little bit. I know he can box, you know what I'm saying, but I think he been trying to sit down on his punches. He got a new trainer, you know, Joe Goosen, who is an offensive coach, so he probably gonna, push for that. He's facing a man with Tego, who is a shorter fighter, counterpuncher by nature, can box. Not really a lot of pop on his punches. I see this fight is, it's about range and distance. Is Tego gonna sell out and try to get in and try to be dominant and push the issue and be aggressive against Ryan Garcia, which we know that's the kryptonite. That's how you can beat him. You gotta be rough and tough with him. Or is he gonna stay on the outside and box with him and try to counterpunch from range? I think that's a recipe for disaster. I actually think Ryan Garcia gonna put on the show. Now Tego, now he does have a good trainer though. He got a good system with him. He got the same team as George Cambosis, same trainer, manager, and promoter. You know what I'm saying? Lou DiBella, Peter Cons, and Javier Centeno. So he's gonna be ready. But I don't know. I don't know if he can handle, like I said, the speed and the range and distance of Ryan Garcia. Is he gonna sell out and try to get into the inside? We're gonna see. Um, but we got two good undercard fights on here. They got a bunch of prospects on the card as well. Um, But these two fights right here, I want to touch on for sure. I like it. Yave in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute to you. Nah, it's all good, bro. Salute to you. He said Ryan does this thing where he stands like a statue. Yeah, he does. Yeah. I seen him though. When he was with Reynoso, he was using the stiff form to give him a little bit more range, and he bent his knees just a little bit, but it's not to my liking. Either get out the way, I don't know. To me, he's still straight up in the air. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. All right, so we got unification. Women's boxing is on fire right now. We got another good ass fight. This is a WCWA unification at 112 pounds. Marlena Sparza versus what's her name? Nakioka Fuyoka. This is a good fight, yo. Yo, don't sleep on Fuyoka. She's a 46-year-old fighter, but she can fight, yo. She's durable, she's strong, and she's aggressive. She gonna take it to you. If she don't feel the power of Esparza, I can see this being a dog fight, like 100, a dog fight. And Esparza don't have a lot of power, but she's a good boxer, Olympian. I think she won the bronze medal. She can fight. It's just can she keep this lady, this old vet, off of her? I think that's what it's gonna come down to. You know what I'm saying? But it's a big time fight. The winner of this, they can still unify more belts in the division, or the winner can get Sinisa Estrada, which would be a big fight. The first fight with Estrada and Esparza was a good ass fight. You know what I'm saying? They can run that back. It's still some beef there, but don't sleep on the old vet now. She 46 years old, but you can tell she take care of herself. So yeah, yes sir. I'm looking forward to this one. This is a co-main of this Ryan Garcia card. Nate the Great in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute to you. W underscore right side in the building. Salute to you, bro. Salute. Yes, sir. Got them gloves up. Yes, sir. So this is a good. I like this fight right here. All right, now this one right here, this is a crossroads to me. Very interesting though when you look at it, what's going on in this division and stuff like that. But actually, this at 168, you got Gabe Rosado versus Shane Mosley Jr. at 168 pounds. Kind of a late notice type of fight, but I like it though. Kind of tricky. Gabe been boxing real well lately. He came up short against Munguia, but it ain't even like nobody even tripping if he lose because Gabe always come to fight. But he just got all fought in that fight and all hustle really. But he's a boxer now. He been boxing real nice as of late. What he did to Jacobs, he took him to school, and these other guys like Arias, and all his fights, he been basically boxing real well. I know he caught Beck the Bully with that counter right hand, got him up out of there. But he's been a technician. So I know this is a type of fight that it could be one of those real tactical fights. Shane Mosley Jr. He really don't do nothing to wow me. I think he's a good athlete, but he ain't put it all together yet. He came up short against Jason Quigley, which is probably could have went either way. That was his last fight that I seen him. I can see this as a tactical fight, a tactical matchup. But I like Gabe's experience in this fight actually, and if it get dirty, Gabe know how to fight that way. If it's just gonna be a boxing match, Gabe can take away Shane Jr.'s his best quality. So I'm gonna ride with Gabe in this. It could be boring, it could be. We're gonna see. I think Gabe win a decision though. But this is a decent fight. Kind of a crossroads. What I'm saying, I'm not mad at it. So this is on the zone. You guys can catch this April the 9th. You know what I'm saying? I know they're gonna start the undercard. It's 2 o'clock West Coast time. Feel free to tap in with it. And then they of course are gonna go to the main card. So that's what's up. All right, moving to the last one. So we got Erickson Lubin versus Sebastian Fondora. This is a WC interim title, 154 pounds. Man, this is a big time fight, man. And, for this division that we about to get undisputed in, it's a big fight because the winner of this can potentially get the winner of undisputed, or they can just keep get a big status in that division. I like the matchup. Lubin is a patient counterpunching type of fighter right now. He used to be aggressive. He used to be aggressive and come and get you. He can still do that, but now he's more so patient. He's taking what you give him. He counterpunching. He can punch with both hands, so he a problem with that. So that's something I can see him doing. I'm definitely see him doing in this fight. The thing I worry about is he gonna let if he can't hurt Fundor and he's not really affecting him like that, which I think is gonna be, it's gonna be difficult to believe that if Fundora get a head full of steam and can take the punches and gonna keep coming, he might have a problem because I think he's fighting at a slow pace to kind of reserve his energy towards the late rounds. That's just me. I could be wrong though, but he is the favorite. I think Lubin got the better skills, better boxer. Like I said, I think he's the bigger puncher. It just comes down to his chin, which we all know this kind of suspect, and also comes down to his gas tank. You know what I'm saying? Fundora 6'6", 6'7". Don't use his height like he should. I think he should use it more, especially to establish his jab to work his way in. He want to get inside and throw a bunch of punches. He throw a lot of uppercuts for a tall guy. He's durable as well. I see him take some shots and he walked right through it. I think Lubin may be the biggest puncher that he's faced. These guys know each other. They grew up together and stuff like that, going to amateur tournaments, so it's some familiarity there. I like Fundora in the fight. I think Fundora gonna wear him down with his output. You know what I'm saying, his work rate and probably his power. And the thing about Fundora that's tricky, like you can't judge the range against Lubin. I mean against him. You know what I'm saying? You think you all the range, but then he'll hit you with an upcut while you think you all the range. I've seen a lot of his fights where the guy been getting his shots in and stuff like that. He think he away from Fundora. Fundora land a straight left hand or a right uppercut, and next thing you know, he got the guy hurt. So this is interesting, man. We know it can go a bunch of ways. I know Fundora. A lot of people don't believe in him because he's a tall, slinky type of guy. His last performance wasn't that good. He had a fight with Javante Clark that was real close. It should have went the other way. And but I think he gonna come to fight this one right here. And I think Lubin got all the skills and stuff like that. He got some pressure on him now. So we're gonna see. I love it though. I love it. It's a big time fight. Two young guys going at it. And I think it's gonna be crazy. You know what I'm saying? I really like this fight though. He said that was Rosado that Red Beck. That was crazy because I was promoting. Okay, yeah. One good shot. Yeah. That was nice. Bruce Gas in the building. Salute to you, bro. My boy Tay Jones in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute to you. He said, what you think of Fondora's last fight? I thought he had an off night. Yeah, I thought he did too. Um, Sergio Garcia is a tricky fighter. We're gonna talk about him in a second too. But that's a tricky guy, man. And he can take a punch and he throw a lot of punches. He was just offsetting everything Fondora was doing. And he was trying to box, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't think that was his best performance, and I guess he gotta make up for that. So we're gonna see. He said I'm not fully sold on him yet. Yeah, he is interesting, and I understand that too because he, he's tall, lanky, and everybody thinking he gonna go timber as soon as he get hit by a big shot. But we're gonna see. I think Lubin can do it. You know what I'm saying? When I say that people think I'm crazy, oh shit, it's all yeah, it's all good. Fundora tried to stick and move last time. Listen to me more comfortable. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, good point, bro. Yeah, he was trying to box with my man Sergio Garcia instead of doing what he do best. You feel me? But I think he has to mix that up in this. He has to be careful because my man Lupin can crack with both hands. So he can. I would like to see him establish a jab though. He can at least do that. You know what I'm saying? And he can win rounds like that. Like establish a jab when Lubin is looking and trying to figure out what he's trying to do. Because Lubin, like I said, he's patient. Go watch his last couple of fights. He's real patient right now. Yeah, he'll jump on you when he see that you hurt, but he's patient. Kevin Cunningham slowed him down a little bit, having him see a lot of stuff. So we're gonna see. The co-main you have Tony Harrison versus Sergio Garcia. Now this fight right here is a tricky fight to pick all because of the layoffs and watching Garcia his last fight. Tony Harrison, I like him as he's a technician, very skilled, got some pop. You know what I'm saying? Got long arms so he can keep you at bay, or he can sit there and bang with you and walk you down. He can do a lot of stuff in the ring. The thing in this fight that worries me is the activity, meaning in the fight. And I know he's coming off a long layoff, but I'm talking about in the fight. Sergio Garcia throws a lot of punches, a lot of jabs, a lot of he just throw a lot of punches, and Tony Harrison is a patient type of guy too. You know what I'm saying? He like to ease his way into a fight and try to break you down and try to figure you out and then try to hit you with some big shots, right hands down the pipe. You know what I'm saying? Hooks and stuff like that. But Sergio Garcia can move. He throw a lot of punches. He's not a big puncher, but he can frustrate you. It's a style that can give my man some issues. So that's the type of thing I'm kind of concerned about. I like Tony Harrison, in the fight, but we're going to see. I want to see him start to get a little more active with his shots and push Sergio Garcia back. But Sergio Garcia is one of those guys. He fights at his own pace and his own rhythm. Like nobody really dictates to him. Not Cheeseman, not Fondor, not nobody. And he got some experience fighting in those European fights. People underestimate that. He been European champion for a long ass time. You feel me? So I like Tony Harrison, but I can see Garcia winning this fight. Like I can see him winning this shit for real. He said Fondor inside mid range and everyone outside. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because he got the long arms and the long legs. I believe he catch Lubin and hurts him with an uppercut. Yeah, that's possible. That's possible, bro. So he has a good right hook. Yeah, I think he could do that. We're gonna see. Open up the show. You got Kevin Salgado versus Brian Perella. Brian Perella, he fought Tony Harrison in his last fight, but she probably should have got a decision. He with Roy Jones. He was boxing real nice. You know what I'm saying? Tall, southpaw, got some skills, and he can crack a little bit too. I think he like 14-3. No, excuse me, 17-3, 14 knockouts. So that's a nice, what I'm saying, knockout ratio. Salgado is a boxer puncher. He kind of stay in the middle of the ring, what I'm saying, like the catch and shoot counter. He had a lot of his fights in Mexico. They got him 14-0, 12 knockouts. So PBC must be high on him to put him on this show to open up the card. So we're gonna see what he brings to the table. I think Perella, if he fight like he fought against Tony Harrison, he probably win this fight. You know what I'm saying? He probably outwork the guy, all box him. But we're gonna see though. You know what I'm saying? So overall, it's a good card. It's a bunch of prospects on the card too, but it's off TV. You know what I'm saying? You got the Olympian, Marcard on card from the Philippines. He's on the card. You got Jaleel Hackett. You know what I'm saying? So, but we ain't gonna be able to see him though. But I wish somebody could have some footage or something like that. But yeah, that's what it is, man. So it's gonna be a lot of fights, man. A lot of fights. I can recap it real quick though. You know what I'm saying? It's a like I said, this weekend is like the start of a long run in boxing. So starting after this weekend, like every weekend is gonna hit you crazy. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we got Spence and Ugas next week, and then we're gonna roll into Fury and White and so on and so forth. Shakur and Valdez, Taylor and Serrano. So it's gonna get crazy, bro. But let me recap it real quick, then I'm gonna get up out of here. Want to salute everybody coming through the building as well. He said, I agree. He just don't have no defense. Yeah, Fondor got to tighten up on the defense for sure. For sure, for sure. All right, so you got Friday night, April the 8th. You can find this on the Sean Boxing YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? Tap in with it. You got some notable names on the card. You got Jimenez on the card, Jonathan Gonzalez, and then you got former world champion Wilfredo Mendez. So feel free to tap in, hit that notification button. You know what I'm saying? So you guys can tune in to some fights on Friday night. Triple G versus Murata. That's gonna be early morning. You know what I'm saying? 5 o'clock on the East Coast, 2 o'clock on the West. So feel free to tap in. Like I said, this fight got a lot of domino effects to it. A lot of domino effects. So that definitely got to tune in. One of the best female fighters is fighting this weekend. Kind of underrated because she's from Denmark. Dina Thorsland. She's a two-division world champion. She's a current WO champion at 118 pounds. That division got smoked. We've seen Ebony Bridges win a title. Luna won a title. She kept her title last weekend on ESPN Plus. That's a good fight for her. And then Jamie Mitchell is a WA champion. So yeah, so she's back in action defending her title. You know what I'm saying? Magnisi is fighting in Italy. He's a WO champion at 130. You know what I'm saying? So tap in. Should have some links available for that. Frederic versus Pinchuk. This is a Star Boxing promotion. This is another one where you gotta have a link. And then you got Michaela Mayer on Top Rank on ESPN. She defended her titles versus Jennifer Hun. You know what I'm saying? Michaela one of the best female fighters in boxing. She's nice with it. Waiting on unification. I'm not gonna say this is a stay busy fight, but this is a fight with this to keep her active so she can hopefully get something big. She got a possibility to get the winner between Kate Taylor and Amanda Serrano. They fighting weeks apart. I know we want to see the Alicia Baumgartner fight, but Eddie Hearn, he doing some stuff over there. He got two of the champions, and they got mandatories or some shit. So I don't know. So we might not get that fight, this year. um, then we got Ryan Garcia. He makes his return. He's facing Emmanuel Tago. That's a good comeback fight for him. I think he should win mid rounds. You got Esparza versus Fujioka. That's a unification. I like that fight, 112 pounds. You know what I'm saying? That pretty much 50-50. Then Gabe Rosado versus Shane Mosley Jr. That's a fight I think Gabe gonna take him to school, but we're gonna see. That's why they fight the fights. And then we got the Showtime card, Lubin versus Fondor, WBC Super Welterweight interim title. The winner is the mandatory for the undisputed winner, Charlo versus Castano, May the 14th. So got a lot of stuff at stake, and they got a good undercard. And this is the second show of the Showtime schedule. So that's what's up, man. So yeah, we got a full weekend of boxing, man. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of content. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing my research and stuff like that on basically all these fights. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff dropping though, for sure. Said it's going to be a wild few weeks. Yeah, it's going to be crazy, bro. He said upset alert. Yeah, I think it's a couple of upsets alert. I think Sergio Garcia can win. I seen the odds earlier. One of my men let me know. He said that Fondora is actually the slight favorite over Lubin. So if Lubin win, I guess yeah, underdog. I don't know, but I think the consensus is Lubin is the favorite. But yeah, he said Garcia versus Tego. Now, I don't think that's upset alert. You might be upset. You might be upset with the outcome. I don't think Tego got the range and distance to deal with Garcia. You gonna see it. He ain't go. I don't think he gonna sell out to get inside. He ain't as long as these other guys that touched him, like Luke Campbell and other guys that fought him. If Ryan Garcia can fight at a range and a distance where this guy gonna have to jump in, he gonna get countered with something crazy, maybe an uppercut, hook to the body, maybe his famous hook. I don't know. I don't see Takeover winning. I'm just gonna be 100. And I looking at the dynamics of this and the politics of it, they picked Takeover for a reason. You know what I'm saying? He come off, that so-called big win over Luke Campbell. He can fight Jojo Diaz. They was talking about fighting Jojo Diaz anyway before he took the Haney fight. So why come back to this opponent right here, Tego, who I think he's a serviceable type of guy. He can fight, he can box, but I don't know. I think it's gonna be. I think Ryan Garcia gonna put on the show. William Old School Ardan in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute to you. Salute. So yeah, once again, I appreciate everybody coming to the building. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't. Feel free to check me out on my social media. It's scrolling across the bottom. Twitter at OverJ, Instagram at L Does Boxer. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody once again. And that's my time, and I'm out.